Welcome back, Brad Sides here. I just want to say, if you're watching this video, congratulations. You have done what most people playing the game have not done and will not do, meaning you have taken action to invest in yourself. You have taken action to invest your time into learning how to play this game instead of being played and getting taken advantage of by those who know the rules when you don't. Now, I'm going to share one more secret with you guys about real estate investing and how people like you and me can turn the tables on those who seem like they are winning the game. What that looks like is you being able to do real estate deals without using any of your own money. One of the big secrets I've always told people is that money follows good deals and money follows action takers. If you're here and if you have taken time out of your day to watch these videos, like I said earlier, that means you are an action taker because you have taken the time to invest in yourself to get the knowledge of how the game should be played. But being an action taker is not just about learning, it's about timing. I'm sure you've heard the rumors and seen the newsreels. There's a lot of talk about hyperinflation coming. For those of you that don't know what inflation is, let me explain it this way. Let's say you go to the store and buy groceries this week and get out for $100. Now let's say you go to the store next week and buy the same exact thing, but this time the cashier rings up $125. Now the problem is you don't have $125. You only have $100. So you have to take items out of your cart to get down to the 100. And then you have to buy fewer items this week than you did last week. You just experienced inflation at a rate of 25%. The cost of goods go up, your money stays the same, but your buying power goes down. Now, a lot of experts are talking about hyperinflation on the horizon, but I'm here to tell you, and I'm sure a lot of you already feel it, it's not coming, it's already here. These same experts are reporting a record high of 8% and rising, but real life experience, and I'm sure a lot of you can attest to this, says it's closer to 25%. Cars have gone up, groceries have gone up, houses have gone up, just about everything has gone up except your paycheck. And it's only getting worse. Now let's bring this back to real estate. This is exactly why real estate is such a valuable asset, why everybody wants it, and why now is the time for you to take action. Because real estate is not just a way to build wealth, it's also a way to protect your wealth against inflation and even build your wealth in the middle of it. Because if you own real estate and inflation goes to a rise of 25, 35, 45 or more across the board over the next few years, your real estate rises in value too. So now everything is going up in price, going up in value, and your real estate goes up with it. If you hold real estate, you don't have to be afraid of inflation because with every percentage of inflation that goes up, your personal wealth goes up too. Real estate is the only asset I know of that, one, can be gotten into with no money out of pocket. Two, actually pays for itself. Three, is a safe harbor against inflation and economic turmoil. And four, has made more millionaires than any other industry in the world. This is why people are flocking to buy real estate, especially in the midst of inflationary policies and economically uncertain times that we are seeing in the market today. But did you know it's not just people? Corporations, investment firms, hedge funds are all dumping money hand over fist to invest in real estate as we speak. Research shows that in the first quarter of 2021 alone, 15% of all homes sold in the United States were purchased by corporate investors like BlackRock, Vanguard, and others, not by families or individuals looking to achieve their dream. Those numbers have only gone up in 2022 and are holding steady to go up in 2023. These corporate and investment firms are rolling into neighborhoods and paying 10, 20, 30, 40% or more over asking price because they know that real estate is a safe bet, that it's going to give them cash flow and it's going to build them a massive wealth in the midst of inflation through the power of what we call appreciation. Now, does that mean that people like you and I can't make money in real estate? No. But it does mean that we have to learn to find the best deals out there and we have to learn to take action. Now that you've watched these videos, you're starting to see the game that we're playing. But you need to understand that you're not the only one who sees it. Just like you're seeing it, there are a lot of wealthy people who are seeing it too. They're seeing inflation going up, buying power going down, and they're wanting to get into real estate themselves. You are not the only one asking that question. There are people with money all around you. There are doctors, there are lawyers, there are engineers and business owners that know how to make a lot of money, but they don't know how to make that money work for them. These people may have money, but just like you, they're playing the game of real estate too, and a lot of them are losing. They're seeing their big bank accounts lose buying power because of uncontrollable inflation, and I can guarantee you they're looking for a vehicle to keep their wealth safe and grow it over time. In fact, a lot of them probably already see real estate as the answer, and these people want in on the game. They want a piece of that pie, but they're too busy doing their doctor, lawyer, engineer things to learn how to do that. That's exactly what I experienced when I first got into real estate with my friend Brian. He was a property manager at a big firm and wanted to invest in real estate, but didn't have the time or the interest to learn. I didn't have the time either, but I committed to spending a few extra hours a day to learn how it all worked, and we went in on all our deals together. This is one of my favorite ways to get into real estate with none of my own money. It is not the only one. In fact, I'll share another one for y'all in a minute, but it is one of my favorites, and I call it using other people's money. People who want in, but don't have the time, the knowledge or desire to learn, and that's where you come in. Brian contributed money, and I contributed knowledge and time. But what if you don't have a Brian? What if you say to me, Brad, I don't know anyone like this. Can I still get into real estate with no money out of pocket? And to that I would say there are probably more people with money around you than you would think. Well, let's just say for a moment that you don't. That's okay, because this is not the only way you can get into real estate with no money out of pocket. In fact, I know of 7 others off the top of my head. But I know that money is the problem that a lot of new investors have, which is why my team and I have put together a loan program exclusive to my Academy students that'll loan up to $1 million on any real estate deal exclusively for people who are part of our community. Now, I've shown you 2, and still there's more ways to get into real estate with no money out of your pocket that I don't have the time to go over in this video, but my point is that you can. If you follow these 2 truths, 1, that money follows good deals, which means you need to know how to identify a good deal when you see it, and 2, that money follows action takers. But this only applies if you are the kind of person who is willing to take action, to invest in educating yourself, to learn how to identify the best deals. Because one thing I have learned and teach all my students is how to find the 1% of real estate in the market that will actually make you the kind of money that you want to make. The rest will result in wasted time, effort, and also stress. I tell my students all the time, never chase money after a bad deal. So the key here is that you must learn how to spot a good deal, and you must learn to take action. Because if you don't, the price of real estate is going to keep going up and up and up, while the value of the dollar in your bank account is going to keep going down and down and down. Because of massive inflation that we are seeing right before our eyes, what you thought you had won't be worth very much at all. And the wealthy know this, the corporations know this, and they're going to keep gobbling up real estate left and right, which is going to cause house prices to keep going up and available inventory to purchase to go down. But I can tell you that there are still deals to be had and still money to be had. But what I cannot tell you is how long that is going to last. This is why real estate is about taking action. Real estate is for action takers. And I would go so far as to say, if you've watched this so far, real estate just might be for you. The wealthy have their wealth because they know how to identify good opportunities when they see them. But they also know how to take action. The game has changed, and playing it safe is now the riskiest thing you can do, because by not taking action, you will be swept away in the tidal wave that we all know, we all see, and we all feel, which is called inflation, while the opportunity to ride that wave passes you by. Right now, you see the game for what it is, and right now you have an opportunity to take action by investing in yourself and investing in real estate today. Now, some of you, after watching this, are going to take the blue pill. You're going to go home and forget everything you just learned and keep getting taken advantage of by the super wealthy and the big corporations. But for those of you who want to learn more about how to win and set yourself and your family up for financial freedom, those that want to learn how to find the 1% of the deals that'll make you the most money in your market, that want to learn how to finance every deal type the easiest way possible, that want to learn how to avoid the pitfalls that other investors often make, I want to make you an offer. I want to partner with you on your real estate investing journey. Click the button below to schedule a one-on-one call with one of our coaches for free, who will answer any questions you have so we can talk about the next steps in securing your future.